Hey, what's up? It's Tati. Yesterday, I was going to do a video of the WWE releases, but then I was like, wait a minute. Somebody I expected to get released, I haven't heard about them today. I was like, let me give it till one more day and see what's up. And sure enough, the person that I was expecting to be released got released about an hour ago, which is Matt Riddle. He's been having some issues, especially outside the ring, that especially with this merger with WWE and Endeavor and UFC and all these people, whatever the hell it is, they definitely want to start off on a clean slate, and they were gonna just end up removing people that are either problematic or people that just don't have anything to do once it come for them creatively with their careers. So with that being said, several people were released. I can't say I was surprised about any of them, but at the end of the day, you don't want to hear people losing their jobs. The one that really bothered me the most was Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler, he's been in the company for about 20 years now. This guy is someone that I expected to have a lot more in his career. Sure, he's done really, really well. He's had the World Heavyweight title twice. He's been successful, Money in the Bank, and the IC titles several times. I can't think how many times, 5, 6 times, whatever. He's been successful. However, I've always expected a lot more for his career, much more success in WWE. Now, with that being said, with how long he's been there and the things that he's done in this company, um, that's how y'all let him go? Y'all not gonna just give him a little something, something to let him go? This isn't somebody who was there for a year or two. We're talking about devoting fucking 20 years of your life to a company, and there's nothing to show for it at the end where y'all can't give this man his flowers on his way out. I didn't like that. That just left a really sour taste in my mouth. Shelton Benjamin being another one too, a super talented guy. Most people associate him with WWE, but let's not forget he left the company, I believe, in 2010, around that time, and he had been gone for quite some time until 2017, 2018, whatever. So there's a gap in that history with WWE. So he's been able to test the waters elsewhere for quite some time before coming back to WWE. But Dolph Ziggler ain't moving an inch, and he been there, and y'all just what? Yeah, y'all text him and say, hey, we're releasing you. I don't like that at all. Another one that I don't like was Emma. Emma, I ain't surprised. First of all, when they hired her back, I was like, why? But it is what it is. Her and Riddick Moss, they are partners. So now imagine if one of them would have got released, at least the other one would be home. And the other one is working, bringing some money to the household. But you let both of them go on the same fucking day, and this is two adults that's bringing in the bag home, and you let them both go. That right there made me feel even worse about the releases, because it's like, when you get a WWE contract, you're getting money, okay? I don't know how much exactly for everybody. Everybody is different pay. However, you're getting money, more money than if you were to be working in the independent scene, perhaps even Impact. I'm pretty sure Impact wrestlers, they get paid, but not WWE paid. So these guys are getting paid in WWE. They're probably living like above their means or whatever. Who knows? And then now you fire two people in the same household. That is just really, I don't know. I didn't like that at all. Um, Obviously, with this merger, we knew that there was going to be a lot of changes. We're hearing things about SmackDown going back to USA and everything. They're making changes to better WWE. Now, before the merger, WWE, they have problems. Now, I know a lot of people like to shit on AEW, but WWE have issues too. Vince McMahon, he's a billionaire now with this merger or whatever. But then he also got the feds up his ass right now as well. So it's a lot going on with him, and pretty soon his name is not truly going to be associated with WWE in the current time with all that investigation and stuff coming on. But it sucks on a public level to be released from your job. A lot of us, we go to work and let's say we would have got fired, the whole world's not going to know that. But these guys, they are being publicly let go from a company. It could have been done quietly. We haven't seen Shelton in a minute outside of like house shows and things like that. We haven't seen him. Dolph Ziggler, his last match was earlier this year, like before the summer. They could have quietly let him go, and we would not have realized that. This is why a lot of this stuff is not a shocker, because some of these people we actually haven't really been seeing like that, and they haven't really been doing anything when they're there, anything of importance. So if they had let some of these people go quietly, we wouldn't have probably noticed until like literally a long time in between their matches, where it's like, whoa, where is Dolph Ziggler? Where's Shelton at? Like some of these people, man, Top Dollar, I wasn't surprised about. He was one of those people I was expecting on the list. Him and Matt Riddle. But everybody else, I'm not surprised about. But it's just like, damn, man, it really, really sucks. And I want to read um, a post from what's his name, Matt Cardona. He's somebody who was in WWE as Zack Ryder, and he, let me tell y'all, man, I thought it was so fucked up during this time, but when Zack Ryder was making a name for himself, when he had that internet championship, he was having his own YouTube show, and he was getting over as fuck on his own. And WWE didn't like that. WWE want to make a star out of you if they feel like it, and they don't want you making a star out of yourself. So they were forced to put Zack Ryder in a situation where he became champion. It is what it is. Now, obviously, he got let go from WWE. And since then, a fire been lit up his ass, and he's been making a huge name for him in the independent scene. He's been everywhere and back, making a huge name for himself. And he's been very successful. And it goes to show you that you don't just need WWE to be successful. So he says, to those who were just released, this can be the end of your career, or it can be the beginning. Look at yourself in the mirror and decide. I promise you, the work and the money is out there. It's not easy. It's a grind. It's a hustle. It's frustrating, but it's also can be incredibly rewarding in more ways than one if you work your fucking ass off. I hope to see a lot of you down the road. So he's absolutely right. You don't just need WWE to be successful in professional wrestling. This is reason why I've been wanting AEW to get their shit together, because AEW is not just an alternative, but it's another option for pro wrestlers when they don't want to go to WWE or things don't work out for them in WWE. They can also find success in a big company like AEW. They really need to get their shit together. But that's the reason why I personally would like for them to be successful for things like that. Now, I'm not saying I want to see Dolph Ziggler, Shelton, and them going over to AEW. They can go wherever the hell they want. And if they don't want to wrestle anymore, that's cool too. Personally, I don't think AEW should be trying to snatch anybody up right now. They got a really bloated roster. Tony Khan is struggling with the booking and not being able to consistently give us good booking. So I don't think he should be looking to hire anybody at this point. But like Matt Cardona said, there's money and opportunities in this business outside of WWE, so they can go elsewhere and be successful. Now, I'm not gonna lie, Shelton Benjamin, he's late 40s. I still think he got something to offer. I don't know why the hell the Hurt Business didn't take off the way it should have taken off. Once the whole bloodline thing happened, I was like, oh, well, they're going to abandon ship on everything else and focus on the biggest thing that they got going on. It worked out for them in the end in terms of the bloodline storyline, but damn, the Hurt Business could have been something special as well. I don't like to bring the whole race thing into it, but it just seems like most professional wrestling companies just don't know what to do with black wrestlers, and it's a damn shame. But that's another topic for another time. Either way, we have releases from the main roster from NXT. We also had some people who've been training at the Performance Center getting the boot too. So it's a lot of things that is going on where it's like I think we should definitely look ahead and see that there's going to be even more changes to the shows. Are things going to get better in terms of the quality of the shows? Maybe. Somebody was talking about, I was watching a video, somebody talking about they're going to want to incorporate UFC with WWE. I don't want to see that shit. If that's the case, I definitely won't be watching WWE if they end up doing that. I just feel like, for a lot of reasons, martial arts and wrestling just don't go. Um, I think it's a mistake if that would have ever happened. Most likely, it doesn't seem like it's something that will happen anyway. Dana White is probably cringing hearing some shit like that. But at the end of the day, man, everybody who got released, they're all human beings. And, this was their livelihood and they lost it. And like I said, publicly, that's just even worse. And they're probably feeling so shitty. Like literally yesterday, I'm eating dinner and I'm still hearing so and so just got released. I'm just like, holy shit. Could y'all have not done this in the morning and just like not spread this shit out throughout the day where you're hearing more and more people's name? That's insane. But either way, I just hope whatever these guys are going to do with their lives from here, I hope the best for them. And if they're going to continue to wrestle, support them. And hopefully they have a great career elsewhere. Like I say all the time, WWE is not the end all be all. If shit don't work out there are other options and other places where you can make a name for yourself. And hopefully, if they do go somewhere else, they're treated much better than the way they were in WWE. Guys, thanks so much for watching my video. I'll be back later with Rampage. Bye.